The German negotiators' case is that from the start of the siege of the Israeli flats on Tuesday morning, they were faced with an impossible situation. The Arabs told them they would shoot the hostages if 200 Palestinians were not released from Israeli prisons. The Israeli ambassador, after consulting with his government, said there could be no deal, urged the Germans to take what action they thought fit, and offered the advice that it was Israeli experience to play for time in this situation. The Germans, who covered the building with snipers, made it clear today that in their negotiations with the Arabs, they never attempted to call their bluff, and were convinced through the day that the guerrillas would carry out their threat to execute the Israelis, particularly after a bound prisoner was shown at a window. 12 hours after the siege began, the Germans, faced with another prisoner at the window, and the fourth ultimatum of the day expiring in 30 minutes, moved their volunteer storm commandos into position.
He has his hands tied.
There's another hostage at the window with his hands tied now. And he's talking down to the negotiators below.
He definitely had his hands tied, I saw him.
At 5 o'clock, the guerrillas had said they'd start shooting the Israelis. But today, the Germans explained they got through that ultimatum when the Palestinians suddenly demanded a plane to Cairo with their hostages. And here again, the negotiators faced a problem. The Egyptian government replied that they wouldn't accept the guerrillas and their hostages. And the federal minister of the interior, when he was allowed into the bloc, was told by the hostages that they wouldn't go willingly unless their government agreed to the move and was prepared to exchange the prisoners. Again, the Israeli ambassador said no deal.